McDowell, Virginia, the scene of the 82nd Ohio's first battle in the Civil War. Company D from Marion County, Ohio, raced up that hill in the afternoon of May 8, 1862, against Stonewall Jackson forces. I'm going to take you up there a little bit and see the scene. It's a pretty steep battlefield. All right, here we are. This is the Phase 1 battle line for the 82nd Ohio Volunteer Infantry. Company D was engaged in this action from Marion, Ohio. This is the first hill they scaled at McDowell. It is about 200 feet up to the crest of this hill. The grade is, to say the least, steep. If you look at the grade on this, it is easily 45 to 50 degrees. It may exceed that here in certain places, so depending on where they came up. This entire face of this small hill was not the battle line for the Confederates. They were one hill back, but they would have had pickets out on this hill shooting down at them as they scaled this hill. So this is their first battle line, their very first battle going up this hill. They will reach the top of the hill, crest it. They will continue onward up to another hill at the top of this hill. They will total elevation of 600 feet in climb before they retreat back from the first phase. And they will engage the 25th Virginia directly on this phase. All right, so it's May 9th, 2021, and I am on the top of Sitlington Hill, elevation 2,815 feet. I came up the back route through an ascending ravine, which the Confederates used to get to the top of the hill. Took me about 35-40 minutes. Much easier climb than the one that the Union soldiers attempted on the other side of the hill. Much steeper. Series of steep elevations to get even to the battle. This was an infantryman's battle. Artillery was of no use, and Jackson never brought any up here, and the Union artillery could do nothing from the town. At 2,800 feet, we were about a half mile from the town of McDowell, across the Bull Pasture River. I'm facing the direction of the town. I'm going to turn it so you can see that. Now I'm standing at the top again of Sitlington Hill, and at 2,800 feet. And over this rise is where the 12th Georgia and the 44th Georgia were lined up, facing down the hill. They had repelled the 75th and 25th Ohio in an earlier attack, and the 82nd Ohio on its second charge uphill started from about 2,300 feet. Again, had to traverse a line of elevation that was about 30% in grade, and they were well within their rifle range at that point of the Georgians and the Virginians, but their Enfield rifles that the Union had much more effective range, and the 12th Georgia paid heavily for the price of being in the center of the line against the 82nd. The 82nd Ohio would finish the battle with the highest casualty count for the Union forces, and the 12th Georgia would finish with the highest casualty count for the Southern forces. On top of Sitlington's Hill right now, again, and I'm taking a picture of one of the few trees that is likely to be a witness tree, witness to the battle, due to its age. I want to thank Jim, my guide from yesterday. Gave me the information on this, drove me up here, up the path that the Confederates took, which is the easier path, and today I decided to walk up it by myself. So quite a view. None of the trees, older trees at this crest, survived, other than that one apparently, and that could be due to a number of reasons. Many were cut down as breastworks hastily by the Southerners, although they didn't have a lot of time for that because the attack was unexpected. And reports show that trees were being cut down by the rifled bullets coming up from the north, the northern forces with their Enfields, which had a higher maximum effective range and were devastating to the south. They caused twice as many casualties to the south, even though they were running uphill.